All right, here we go. Today we are honored to welcome Gene Deal. Gene did extensive security work for Bad Boy Records and was on the scene as Puffy's personal bodyguard.
Even though Wendy Williams had issues to deal with her own life, it would not stop her from giving us a glimpse at the life of other known personalities like Diddy. Well, what does she have to say about Diddy's sexuality and her own take on the topic as well? There have been tons of issues already surrounding Diddy and the possibility that he is gay. Although there has been no confirmation about this, it's like an open secret among the rap industry. Wendy is not the only one who tried to expose Diddy, but there are other artists out there who have dropped hints about this issue.
The more successful I got and we believed in each other, the more of a jerk he became.
Wendy, on the other hand, seems to have proof and has a picture to prove this claim. Additionally, that is one of the many things that made Wendy's show so successful. It is the facts about these people in the industry that she openly talks about. Jaguar Wright is another person who's got a lot to expose about some of the biggest names in the industry. She's not afraid to speak the things that she knows of, and now it seems like Diddy's former bodyguard had hinted that some of these claims are actually true. Recently, Wright had targeted Diddy and Alicia Keys.
Live street stars, we're here with Jaguar Wright. What it is? Legend in the building. You really need no introduction, but for those who are deaf, dumb, and stupid, or just mad young, because we got a lot. Or just mad young.
Well, then I'm glad they don't know me. Want to know why?
Tell us why.
Because it's nice to be new 20 years later.
Amen.
It's nice to be new 25 years later. People always, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know who you are, please.
We also know that the music industry can be as dark as Hollywood, but it is still surprising to hear these stories from people who have the chance and opportunity to actually witness what is happening behind the cameras and closed doors. Okay, so Gene Deal was Diddy's former bodyguard that we're talking about. He took it to Instagram to give a statement about some of the things that Jaguar said. He said that he has been hearing a lot about these stories and that a lot of people are sending him the things that Jaguar Wrights are saying. He even said, "I salute you, goddess. A lot of stuff you're talking about is real." Now that sounds juicy, and even though he did not say it directly, people already knew what he was talking about. Obviously, Gene Deal is proud of how brave Jaguar is for speaking up. I mean, people who have more to talk about regarding Diddy are silent about the issue of his homosexuality. Well, they likely do not want to be involved in this mess, or Diddy already tried to keep them quiet. But Gene, on the other hand, made it clear that no one is paying him to keep quiet. Ain't nobody paid Big Gene off, it's not happening. Oh, it seems like Gene got some more juicy information for all of us. Through his statement, it looks like he's saying that he's not afraid to talk about the things that he knows, especially if he has to. But it could also mean that even if he knows a lot of serious stuff, he's not talking about it just because he was being paid to remain silent. It must have been his choice to not devour information about the people that he used to work for before. Gene also addressed what Jaguar Wright said about him, saying that he does not know Wright personally and that he respects what she does, but he said that Wright is wrong when she tells. Okay, we heard you, Big Gene. He just wanted to make it clear that he was not being paid, but it did not stop him from dropping hints about his former employer, Diddy. He revealed that he had witnessed a lot of things when he was working for him before. But before we get deeper into the video, if you love Wendy Williams, want to see more stories from Jaguar Wrights, and would love to know more about Diddy, then make sure that you subscribe to our channel. We've got more exciting stories to talk about.
Yo, nah, If a brick hit you, say ouch. Mom, the eBayer. She say she a dumpster diver. No, mama, I don't need no clothes. I got a bunch of shit. I got stuff I'm trying to sell, get away. I got somebody that I need to come over here and go through. I got a lot of retro clothes, they call it. You know, from back in the day, shirts, sneakers, shoes, everything. I got the whole Kingdom uniform, the what Jay-Z. Shout out to King.
Now, going back to our video, so like what I mentioned already, even though there are some that try to keep quiet regarding Diddy's sexuality, there are also tons of artists that are keen on exposing him. I mean, people like 50 Cent? Come on, I bet that you know the beef between these two. Although Diddy tried to dismiss this allegation about him and 50 Cent having beef with each other, it is still very evident that they do not seem to like each other. People are also aware that there are a lot of things happening at Diddy's parties, and some of them are not very nice. Juicy pictures of him with other men also circulated around the internet because 50 Cent posted it on his Instagram account but later on deleted it. People were quick to capture it, and even though it is already deleted, you can still see those pictures around. Now, going back to Gene, because he's got some important statements about Diddy as well. He claimed in one of his videos that Diddy would often ask him to watch the door for him while he engaged with other dudes. That is not the end of it though, because Gene said that way back he had the chance to go with Diddy to an exotic bookstore. This happened in the early 2000s, which was already a long time ago. He also added that Diddy once bought a bag full of adult toys and brought it to North Carolina in one of his performances. Though this is no basis, and this is only from Gene's story, people are really believing that this happened. So according to him, when Diddy arrived at the hotel, he said that he would just pay a visit to another rapper, Ja Rule. Gene even said that he tried to stop the situation under control by preventing Diddy from doing what he was about to do, but said that Diddy was persistent. Gene said that there are no other people in Rule's apartment except Rule and Diddy. Well, do you guys think that Diddy is really not straight? Should he just openly talk about this once and for all, or do you think he would be closeted for the rest of his life? I would love to know your thoughts, so comment them down below. Anyway, these things should actually be Diddy's choice to reveal or not. But different artists and personalities are really provoking him into speaking about his sexuality, because that is not something that you should be hiding in the first place anyway. I mean, if they kept on hiding it, it would just seem like there's something wrong about being gay in the rap industry, when in fact your sexuality does not equate your talent. Wendy Williams got something to say, of course. She also believes that Diddy should not try to hide what he really is. She said that there are a lot of homosexuals even in the 80s already. She stated that this is something that no one should try to hide just to convince people of the things that they want to believe in. So even with all these hints from different artists and all, no one can really tell except for Diddy. Besides, he has had different relationships in the past with women as well. In one of his interviews for The Breakfast Club, he said that he just does not really care. Sometimes he would talk about something that does not have meaning for him, but these people would eventually associate that to being gay and that he just does not think too much on those things. He added that he is not homophobic, that is why. I mean, that is a solid argument as well. He must not just be dealing with those speculations because he accepts people who do not identify as straight. In the rap industry, people are obviously afraid to be who they truly are, and most of these men think that they are better than the rest of us by having an opinion about other people's sexuality. The more that they hate these people, the more it looks like they're insecure of them for being who they truly are. Diddy was clear in his take though that he is not homophobic. Whether people think that he's really gay or not, he seems to not be fazed about these accusations anyway. He just keeps on doing what he wants to do because people always have something to say. Additionally, Diddy has children, so his past relationship must not be a cover-up. But the more he tries to hide his real identity and the more that he tries to not talk about his issue, the more people will come at him. They will continue to drag him down using this argument. Additionally, a lot of influential people have hinted on this as well, resulting for more people to actually believe that Diddy is really gay. Even though Wendy Williams had claimed that Diddy was gay in one of her shows, she eventually apologized for the things that she said. The thing though is Diddy should not be using his fame and power to take advantage of other people. There have been rumors as well that he's leveraging his money and influence to satisfy his pleasure. I mean, that sounds so disturbing, and things should not be on that level just because he was trying to conceal his real identity. If the disturbing stories of people about Diddy are true, I guess this conversation is on a different level. Gene Deal's story is also very plausible, knowing that he was with him for a long time as well. Unlike all these other people who were just guessing, Big Gene was actually there to witness these things. You might have also seen Diddy's video with Kevin Hart where they talked about Usher and Kevin Hart became uncomfortable about the conversation. I mean, this was not the first time that the man became awkward in a conversation they are having with Diddy. Whether it's a slip of his real identity or he just really does not think things through before he talks would not change the fact that people are really set on believing that he is gay. Besides, there are a lot of pictures, videos, and interviews to back up the claim. Hiding or owning your identity is never wrong, but what would be disturbing is harming other people along the way. If he wants to hide what he really is, he should not use other people to do that, and if he wants to satisfy his pleasures, he should also not take advantage of other people's situation and his power. You see, this rumor is far from ending, especially that he was not addressing this anyway, and there is just more and more evidence about this that is coming to light. Would he be talking about this anytime soon, or is he just going to come out of the closet through his songs? We will see about that, and I will make sure to update you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to check out these videos.